Oh man, it's a great opportunity, man, to be out here Saturday morning, a couple days before camp, and just really get out here and inspire these kids, man. I got a good group of kids out here. Everybody signed up, and man, the biggest thing for me is, man, just giving these kids some hope and some inspiration. Coming from the inner city and not really having any resources, so just really trying to do everything I can to motivate these kids and just give them some inspiration.
What do you want them to walk away with when they leave here today?
I think the biggest thing, man, is just letting them know there's people out there to care about them. I think the youth is a big key in our lives, where we come from. I was once in their shoes before, so I'm just showing them how much we appreciate them and let them know, they're our future. So it's really giving the principles, man, to life. You might not be a professional athlete, but whatever it is, if you have the principles to be great and work hard and have the discipline, you can go far in life. So the DeSean Jackson Fast Camps are about principles. We have 5 principles that we live our life by. Me growing up is, how I got here to where I'm at in front of you guys today. So just trying to install that in them and let them understand that, if they put their best foot forward every day when they wake up, they can be whatever they want to be in their lives.
You talk about the community, but how do you incorporate those principles beyond the football field with these kids as well?
Yeah, I think that the number one priority for me is letting them know that, everybody's not destined to make it to the NFL or whatever it is. So with that being said, have something to fall back on. Everybody wants to grow up and obviously be a professional athlete, but the hard work that it takes, and it's a select few that's able to make that. So if that's not something you accomplish, don't feel like the world's over. Fall back on the education or a degree, school, things like that. So just kind of motivating them in any way in life, and just really talk to these kids. Anything that they want or curious about, be that figure till they can understand that, hey, he was able to do it. He had to, take chances and take risks, but guess what? At the end of the day, I stayed down, and I made it to where I'm at today.
Sean, what do you think it does for the kids after being, kind of locked down and stuff and not doing a lot of things over for the past year? What do you think it does to get them out here?
Man, it's great, man. For us to be able to get out here with these kids, especially after a pandemic and, a year and a half or however long it's been of, kids being in the house. So I think for me, I have kids myself, and I know during that time all they wanted to do was play video games. So, to be able to be open up and come outside, these kids that come out here and run around, they got a lot of energy. So for me, it's great to kind of run them in the dirt a little bit, so when they go home, they tired and they not just sitting in front of the TV playing video games all day. But I think it's a great thing, man, to get kids like this to come out here that's hungry, that you can see that they're destined to want to be great. So that's what I take liking into, is just trying to channel these young kids' energy and use it in the right direction, because it's a lot of negative things going on in our community, in our world today.
DeSean, put yourself like in their shoes. 20 years ago or something,
Mm-hmm.
and you came out to be in a camp with an NFL player. What NFL player would you have liked to have been under, like what you're doing for these kids?
Shoot, man. I was actually fortunate, man. I went to some great camps when I was younger. Martin Bayless used to have a camp. Emmitt Smith, I used to go to his camp. Jerry Rice. So I was fortunate enough to be around, professional athletes that I looked up to. Man, I mean, for me, when I was a young kid, I just took in everything I could. Like I sunk in everything. Where if it was a drill or a fundamental thing, like I just think when you come to camps like these, where it's NFL athletes and people that's very successful, you just got to find one thing. So if these kids could pick up one thing today from me, whatever it is, to use it to help them in their life and better their career, that's all I ask for.